All right, trade recap. What's going on, boys? Trade recap for Monday, February 23rd. Got break even here, which is just brutal. Brutal break even. I don't know what we're doing. This is just like a classic no news Monday chop. So we'll go over the trade, why I entered here, what my thought process was, and yeah, man. So let's get into it. First of all, as always, pulling up the bias from pre-market. This is what we looked like pre-market. And I said still in a range, could either be bullish or bearish, letting displacement guide the way. I do like the new week opening gap above, but we were just continuing to be in this range, that the same range that we were in last week. So could be bullish to this buy side and this new week opening gap, or could sell off and be bearish to these lows down here. And that was my bias, and took shorts down to these lows. The first 5-minute candle of market open, you can see we come up, take this internal 1 hour high, and failed to continue to the new week opening gap. So in my mind, if we just come to the 1 minute, we rip up immediately off market open, wick here, we come back up, wick the internal high again, come back down, come back up, and then have another failure swing, and then we displace through this bullish 5-minute fair value gap right here. And at that point in time, I'm like, okay, longs to new week opening gap are now invalid. It's either shorts or nothing. Hope we just dump here to this sell side. Because if the market actually, if price actually wanted to go higher here and continue past this hourly buy side to this new week opening gap, you can see the gap in price right here. If we really wanted to go higher, we don't fail 3 times and then displace lower. So at that point in time, I knew it was either shorts or nothing, and we started to move with very, very nice volatility. I mean, look at this 1 minute candle. That's a 70-point 1 minute candle. So we started to move very, very fast with volatile moves. And my condition for going short this morning, once we started to sell off, was I wanted to see us close below these internal lows to target this hourly low. I was never going to target this small little hourly swing low that was put in right before market open. That's not a high time frame draw on liquidity to me. So what I wanted to see was us close below these swing lows to confirm that we were going to go lower. And I mean, we're going to go take it because that's the draw on liquidity, right? Even though we've just been in this insane chop here, we're going to go take it because that's the draw on liquidity. Nevertheless, this was a 15-minute candle and a 5-minute candle close. The 15-minute candle, look at this 15-minute candle. Come up extremely high, extremely nice rejection wick of the highs, come down and close below these internal lows. 15-minute candle close and a 5-minute candle close. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Look at this 5-minute candle. So I'm like, okay, at this point in time, hourly sell side is now confirmed to me. Like, we're going to go take this sell side liquidity. I just want to get filled and I just want to get an entry. So what I do is, a lot of my trades have been this way recently. I literally just set a 1-to-1 risk to reward to get filled into the trade because of my confidence in the draw and liquidity. I just want to get filled. We have these gaps above. I don't know if we're actually going to go take them or not, if we're going to go tap them or not, because of how volatile this move was. So I just want to get into the trade. Early on into market open, there's a lot of volatility. So I set a limit order here, and we just chopped around for, how long has this been? 50 minutes since I entered the trade, and we have still not taken the draw on liquidity. I mean, this is only a 95 point, my TPU is only 95 points away, and we just have chopped for an hour straight, bro. An hour straight. I honestly thought I might get stopped out here because of how strong this candle was, but we ended up forming a 5-minute and holding the 5-minute. We ended up coming back down. Went and break even here at this internal low. And when this candle closed, where that blue line was, I actually ended up adding a micro to the position. So I added in, moved my stop down to above this swing high here, and would have gotten break even regardless. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know why we make this volatile move and then we just chop around for an hour straight. It doesn't make sense to me. Like I said, maybe it's just a product of a no news Monday and the fact that the higher time frames are also chopping as well. I think that's the biggest thing, is that the higher time frames look like this. So can you really expect the lower time frames to be moving with efficiency? Not really. But what my mindset coming into this week was, yeah, we're in this chop, but I'm just going to solely focus on what is the next drawn liquidity. What is the next hourly swing high or swing low that the market is going towards? And I feel like I identified that very well and just got chopped into a break-even trade, which that is what it is. Can't really control it. Obviously, it would have been very nice to start the week off with a win. And I thought at this point in time, bro, closing below this internal low, I thought 1,000%. I literally thought 99% that we were going to go take this sell side. But it's one of those examples where, like, if we start to chop, like, it's best to just get off the charts. Like, I was already in this trade. But, like, for example, if we start to chop and then we start to get what looks like we're gonna break out of the range, and like at this point in time, I'm trying to say, like, I thought there was a 100% chance we're gonna go take this sell side at this point in time. But once we start to chop, you just cannot trust price action. You just can't. So that's a reminder for in the future, like if I'm trying to trade and we start to chop throughout the morning, that's a sign to just get off the charts, because you cannot trust what's going to happen after that. It's like if your girlfriend cheats on you, you have to break it off. You can't trust her again, right? She's going to cheat on you again if you stay in that relationship. If the market chops and then it looks like, oh, we're going to break out, don't enter there, man, because she's going to cheat on you again and we're going to start chopping again. But yeah, break even trade. I liked it. I'm fine with this trade because of how strong this 5-minute candle close was, how strong this opening 15-minute candle close was. Like I said, longs were cooked at this point in time. It was either shorts or nothing, and we started to displace with volatility. So I slapped on a trade, and that's all I can do as a trader, is work with the data that the market is giving me and take a trade based on that. So yeah, that's the trade recap. A lot going on in the trading space this morning. I don't really want to get into it in this video. I just want to keep it as a trade recap. But a lot of news in the trading space. I'm debating on whether to make a video on it or not, because it affects me a lot, or it affects me a lot, and you probably know what I'm talking about, because I learned from this person directly, and I used to model my trading directly after this person. If you look back at my old videos, like, very, very, very similar, and it's no wonder why I was struggling and struggling to find consistency, and that's ultimately why I had to take that hiatus for some months and really refine and approach trading with a different perspective. As you can see now, I'm more like marrying the market maker models and continuation entry style into one, because this is how I see the markets, but I'm implementing and being looser with the continuation type of entries. But I don't know if I'm gonna make a video on that or not. But it's just crazy stuff to see. And yeah, man, today was just a wild day with that news, and then taking this trade and sitting in it for an hour. Or I wasn't in it for an hour. I was probably in it for, when did I get break even? 27 minutes, which is a lot longer than I want to be in trades. It's a lot longer than my trades should last with the way that I trade now. And like I said, like we're eventually going to go take this sell side liquidity. It's just once we start to chop, right, and we come down and take the internal low, there is no way in hell that I can allow myself to sit through this and potentially take a full loss on it. That a full loss here would be unacceptable. Like you have to go break even. Have to go break even, especially after we see this chop. So that's what I did. It's unfortunate that market wanted to mess around for an hour straight before taking the liquidity, but that's out of my control as a trader, right? So hopefully we get good opportunity throughout the rest of this week to execute on and just maintain a level head and keep this approach going because it's clearly working out. I feel like I'm trading really good. I'm seeing the markets really good. And if I'm losing a trade, I know exactly what I did wrong. And just eliminating those mistakes from my trading. As long as I eliminate those mistakes, there's literally nothing holding me back. So today was a break even. Unfortunate break evens happen. And it just is what it is. So I appreciate you watching. If you took a trade, let me know. Let me know if you were able to, if you held through this insane chop, because it looks like we are going to take this liquidity. But yeah, that was the only valid trade for me this morning was shorts to this sell side. So that's the trade recap. Appreciate you watching. I will see you tomorrow in the next one. Peace.